Hey, this is Russ. You know, I'm falling apart. What do I mean by falling apart? Well, as I'm getting older, I'm getting older, I'm not moving as fast as I used to. Things aren't functioning as well as they used to be. I remember when I was out in California. I don't know, I was maybe around 30 years old, something like that. And I remember going down the stairs of our house, and I was going down pretty fast. And I remember thinking specifically to myself, I'm coming down this stairs pretty fast. I wonder how long it's going to be before I can't do that. I can't do that anymore. If you watch me going down the stairs now, it's pretty slow. I don't move fast anymore. Everything I used to do used to be pretty quick. I don't do that anymore. It's pretty slow now. And I've noticed other things too. This couple days ago, I had to cut down some hostas. You know what hostas are? Hostas are a plant. As the fall comes around, the leaves start to wither away, and you have to cut it down because it'll regrow itself. I think it's late spring, something like that. So I don't use a weed whacker to do this. I use a sickle. Let me show you this. You guys ever seen these before? This was actually turned into a martial arts weapon. The Japanese call this a kama, Kama. And I bought this one actually off of Amazon.com. Now, here's the thing with this thing, okay? The sickle part is actually pretty good. I use that to cut down, the hostas and some other things that are growing that they're kind of hard to use a weed whacker on, okay? And but if you noticed, I actually put some white duct tape on here. The reason is because the handle is really lightweight wood. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it feels like balsa wood. It's like really lightweight. And the reviews on this thing said that the sickle was good, and it is. It's actually very sharp, but it cracks off at the handle because they don't make the handle out of good material. So I decided, well, if I reinforced it with some duct tape, maybe that would actually be better. So right after getting it, immediately I duct taped it. And yeah, it works perfectly fine. It adds a little bit of weight to it too. So when you swing it, it's a little more heavy. But because of this, using this to cut down those hostas, the next day my hand was kind of, I don't know, it's like arthritic. It actually even gives me almost like a trigger finger. I kind of feel it pop as I move my third finger up. So that's not good for a guy who plays guitar, okay? You don't want something like that. And so I'm beginning to realize even something simple, just holding this thing and moving this around for a short time, I don't know how long, maybe 15 minutes of work. Yeah, now I've got arthritis in the hand. Everything's falling apart. Oh, I remember too, once you hit like 50 years old, you're hit up with all the AARP things, right? Did you guys join AARP? If you're my age, all right, let's say anyone over 50, have you joined AARP? We did. We did. At first, I thought, I don't want to join this thing, man. This is just it's just like an admittance that you're getting older. But yeah, there's some good benefits to it, so we joined it. In fact, we even got our car and home insurance through AARP. We got rid of our previous car and home insurance, which we've had that company since we got married. But the deal that they had through them was actually better, so we switched. So anyways, and I think you have to keep your AARP membership too every year if you're going to keep that insurance. That's how you get the rate. So, yeah, but the membership's not that expensive. So anyways, that's not the point, okay? The point is everything seems to be falling apart on me. I remember too getting my first senior discount Oh, okay, let me tell you my age because I don't know if all of you guys know how old I am. I'm 61, okay? And people have said, "You don't look 61." Well, yeah, I am. And I remember getting my first senior discount. It was actually at IHOP. My wife and I went to IHOP, and I think you have to be 55 to get a senior discount. So I took advantage of the senior discount. All right, I think I told this once in one video way, way, way back when. You know what a senior discount is there? It means less food for less money. You know what that is? That's exactly the same thing then, in my opinion. If you give me the same food, same amount of food for less money, that's a senior discount. But if it's less food for less money, that's not a discount. That's just scaling it back. So, yeah, anyways, I took advantage of my first senior discount and felt that I got taken advantage of. Watch for your senior discounts. Okay, and then I noticed some of the grocery stores have senior discount days on Tuesdays, but I don't qualify. I'm 1 year shy. I think they want 62 years old, something like that. Watch, when I hit 62, they'll raise the thing to 65. I'll never get my discount. Well, anyways, and why is it on Tuesday? You know, for our area, Wednesday is when the new prices for food discounts happen at grocery stores. So they do seniors discount days on Tuesday. Why? It's because they're probably trying to clear out the stuff that they couldn't sell off for the rest of the week. I think they give you 10%, something like that. And it's not on sale items. It's on non-sale items, I believe. Yeah, okay, a discount's a discount's better than nothing. You know, do you guys take the McDonald's discount? I haven't taken any of these things yet. I don't know whether I even qualify. I haven't really looked. Okay. But anyways, things are falling apart. My hand is all messed up. It's getting better. It's been a couple of days now. It's starting to come back. But the fact that I can feel that makes me feel like I'm falling apart. Okay, and having your hand messed up is not good for a guitar player. Let me do a shameless plug. You guys know I just put out a music video. How Do I Live? Okay, go watch that. All right, it is one of my better videos as far as mixing is concerned. Okay, whether you like the music or not, it's up to you. But it's a great song, I think. I put some synthesizer part. Well, I shouldn't say synthesizer. It's actually just a keyboard. It's not actually synthesis. Well, I guess it is synthesis. But anyways, it's got some nice string parts on there. Okay, not the fanciest guitar work, but it's there, you know, just to support the music. It's a good song. Go check that out. All right. Anyways, the hand is getting better, but you don't want to feel that, right? So I just feel like everything is falling apart. My knee's not happening well. It's getting better, but it shouldn't be to the point where you had to do something about it. I'm not walking quickly. My hand is hurting. And my back was hurting too. Just, I can't bend at the knees in order to cut this. It's not that easy for me to do. So you're kind of bent over by your back, right? So your back starts hurting. It's just another thing. So I couldn't do it enough, long enough without having to straighten my back out and go, oh, you got to give that moaning, oh. So yeah, I'm getting older. I'm beginning to realize that. Let me go back to this music thing. Let me tell you real quickly why I do the music. All right. Now you might think I'm doing it just because I want to do it. No, there's a reason I'm doing this. Okay. It's for me and my daughter. Okay. Now I know my daughter probably doesn't even listen to the music that I do. But the reason I do it is because I figure, eventually I won't be able to play as well as I am now. Okay. And I haven't played my guitar and things like that for probably a good 8 years. When I started my photography company, my photography school, I kind of stopped playing. And so I haven't recorded anything until recently. And the reason I'm doing it is because I know I'm getting older. I know that things aren't moving as well. And I want to record some stuff now while I can. So as I get older, I can go back and listen to it. Things that sounded like how I can play, because I know I won't be able to do it in time. And I kind of look at it too for my daughter. If if I pass on, whenever that happens to be, she can have something to look back on and listen to, right? So the videos and the audio of that music video is something that I will leave for her. I'm beginning to think like that. I'm thinking about, what kind of legacy could I leave behind? I don't know if you guys think that, but I'm beginning to think things like that. Is like, what could I leave behind? Because even for me, even though I was a professional photographer, I took lots of pictures of a lot of people, but there's not a whole lot of pictures of me. So I kind of thought, when I started this YouTube channel, because one of the reasons I did it was I says, this would be something that I could leave for her. So that when I'm gone, if she wants to see what her dad was like, she can watch those videos. Or if she has kids one day, she can say, that's what your grandfather looked like and sounded like and did. So a lot of this stuff that we're doing now on the YouTube thing, it's kind of for me as well. That's why I do these music videos. And I know that not everyone watches them because I can see the count. But I wish you do. Okay, because it is basically for me and for my family essentially, but I want you guys to hear it too. So watch the music videos, right? That's my shameless plug, and watch the latest one because it actually is one of the better production ones. Okay, whether you like that type of music or you don't, you might enjoy the mix. The mix is actually pretty good on it. Anyways, I just want to see what you guys thought. If you feel like you're falling apart. How old were you when you felt, that you realized that, okay, yeah, I'm getting older. So I'm realizing that now that things are not going to be the same anymore. I have to function a little bit differently now. I don't walk as quickly. Now my hands are hurting. What next? Gee whiz. Everything is just falling apart on me. Anyways, if you agree with all this stuff, go ahead and hit that like button. If you like the channel, subscribe to it. I appreciate you guys doing that. And thank you very much for the new subscribers. Just this past month, we've had a number of subscribers, so I really appreciate that. Anyways, stay with me. You'll see some music video stuff every now and then for those who subscribe because of the music. I know there's a couple of you guys like that. Don't think we're just strictly a knee replacement channel, although it's turned into that. I do the knee replacement stuff, but I also do the music, and we talk about other topics. So it's a little of everything. Anyways, if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. Talk to you guys next time.